Hello and welcome everyone. It is Adam with Arcana Mundi, your psychic witch, and I am here to do your love reading. This reading is for Virgo, and I am going to look at your energy, your person's energy, and the mutual energy between the two to see if we can make sense of your situation here, or shed some light on anything that might need attention to detail. Remember, these readings are general, so they can be reversed if you are resonating with their side and they're resonating with yours, or they make more sense. Take it as it resonates, okay, guys? Keep in mind also, if this is not your story, check your moon, rising, and Venus signs, as your energies may be more predominant with those in your chart at this point in time. Energy is fluid, and we can flow between our moon, rising, Venus signs very quickly sometimes in the way that we depict ourselves in our energy flow. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get started here, but actually first, so I do have a holiday reading special. Okay, so there's a holiday tarot reading special on my website. If you would like to schedule one, they are done live through Zoom. So all you have to do is go through my Linktree link in the description box below, schedule your date and time. Once your appointment is accepted, I will go ahead and send you an email. That email will contain your Zoom link and passcode so that you and I can reconvene at the designated time, privately, live, so I can read directly for you. Okay? So it's not like pre-recorded or anything. You can directly speak to me and I read directly and answer your questions, okay? So we are going to go ahead. If you would like that, you can do that. That same Linktree link also has a donation for the channel opportunity. You can also donate a tarot deck through the Amazon wish list if you would like. I do like to use those on my channel, and then, if I ever read for you, I can use that deck if you give me a heads up that you sent it to me. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. I hope everyone's having a good holiday so far. I know it's been a rough year. Lots of people are in the hospital. Lots of people have, unfortunately passed. My grandma's in the hospital with COVID right now, so I feel for you. Love you guys. We're going to go ahead and get started, though. Virgo. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides, in your light may I seek the truth. Show me that which I need to see for my Virgos. What is this person truly feeling for my Virgo? What is this person truly feeling for my Virgo? Oh. What is this person truly feeling for my Virgo? What is this person truly feeling for? Whoa. Okay. Sorry, guys. I just want to make sure these are... Virgo, what are you truly feeling for this person? What are you truly feeling for this person? What are you truly feeling for this person, Virgo? Keep in mind my readings are for the groups of the signs that need them the most at this point in time. So if it isn't resonating, check your moon, rising, and Venus sign, because you're, I usually pull for the people who need it most, whether that's validation or whether that is, clarity, whatever these readings are for. It comes forward through spirit as whatever is most urgent to the people who need it the most in the moment, okay? And though we may feel we need it the most, there may be someone else who has underlying issues that need that addressed as well. So keep that in mind. We're going to go ahead and get started here, though. Bottom of the deck, there's a strong emphasis on balance. We have the Two of Pentacles, the understanding of wanting to come into equality and balance in loving relationship, or possibly even just a mutual friendship relationship. It is about an equal, loving embrace, understanding, and seeing each other for all that you are, okay? So we are going to go ahead and look at this person's energy over here, Virgo. Cognitively, this person is always trying to restore balance. They feel that there is a divinely illuminated path with you and them. They do feel like, you were walking along that path, working towards something stronger, but there is a huge well of emotional turmoil occurring right now. They are constantly trying to balance that with the help of spirit or praying about it, whatever it may be, trying to manifest things, whatever it may be. But they feel like this burden is always falling to them. They feel like it's a lot to bear. They're always trying to make things balanced and even, Virgo. Okay, and though that might not be your problem, like we're gonna get into this a little bit more. I feel like this burden situation tends to fall more in their energy. It's something that they overwhelm and overdwell themselves on. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, you could be dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, another Virgo as well, or just someone who's embodying those energies at this point in time. Don't get too hung up on the signs. I feel like this person gets in their own head a lot and they're always trying to make sense of things from their own perspective. Okay. Sometimes the hermit is a great thing. Sometimes the hermit can be a little detrimental. And I feel like this person, because of their own head, they, get in their own way a little bit here because they kind of feel have a tendency to feel like everything they do doesn't get them anywhere. They're a little bit on the pessimistic aspect. When they come forward with this energy of trying to express their emotions, it's like they get tongue tied. They don't really know how to express how they truly feel. And sometimes that can get misconstrued with this Page of Cups energy. And that's simply just because of experience. I feel like this person, and as well being in their own head quite a bit. But I feel like this person tends to be in that energy of, wanting to communicate how they feel toward you, but not necessarily knowing how, because sometimes their own thoughts and about the situation or perceptions, remember that perception is in the eye of the beholder, their own perceptions get in the way and they start to believe their own perceptions as truth rather than communicating about them. And that kind of comes out in their emotional expression toward you, where it starts to get a little muddled and a little bit less clarified in the way that they explain how they feel toward you. Okay, now let's go ahead and take a look at your energy. Consciously, like, you're always happy being single, Virgo. You know your worth. You're very attracted to this person. You can see their potential and you're willing to take a leap of faith with them. Okay, you're willing to say, okay, yeah, this may be a little tricky. We don't know how to communicate yet, but I do believe in this and I'm free doing that. You're also fine to leave the situation if you have to. You know that you'll survive regardless. But the issue is, you do see value in this person. You see them as the potential empress, right? The Nine of Pentacles. That is the empress of the minor arcana. And sometimes, one of the empresses of the minor arcana. This is a potential empress. This is someone that you see as potentially being the one, potentially being, that committed life partner that you want to be with. I apologize. The sun is like crazy today. We have no snow, so like this is all looking weird. It's all coming through the blackout curtains. But um I feel, Virgo, that like you're in this energy where you could take it or leave it, but you prefer to take it. You prefer to make this work with this person. Foundationally, what's interesting is communication is very important to you. The Ace of Swords, you're very direct, you're very well aware of what you like to offer someone emotionally. And you think very clearly about your emotions toward offering toward this person, right? You know the offer that you want to extend to them. You know the love you want to give to them, the promise of the emotionality and love that you want to give to them. You're very clear when you come forward with your emotions. Sometimes that can be a little painful to them, okay? Because, you almost, I'm seeing a little bit of a flippant attitude, Virgo, that, like, I'll be fine, whatever. And I feel like that's what puts this person in this energy here of trying to figure things out. And I don't think you're wrong in doing that. I think it's, like, healthy to know, like, you'll be okay when you're in relationships that aren't necessarily going well. Like, I'll be okay if it doesn't work out. But what's interesting is I feel like that flippant, like I'll be fine type of energy is what this person is picking up on here. I feel like they're intuitively picking up on it, and in the hermit energy, they're trying to figure it out in their own mind because they don't know how to express what they're feeling from what you say. So keep that in mind. Make sure that you come from a place of love when you are expressing things, express things emotionally and in a positive emotional way, where you are saying, I love you, I value you, but we do need to communicate about this and, like, let's talk this through. Let's make sense of this. I do want to be with you. I feel like, and you also, Virgo, regarding this, I also feel like you need to start helping with the responsibilities of balancing the situations. Okay? This person feels overwhelmed and burdened, and it pushes them into this single energy of like being the one who's carrying the weight of this relationship, constantly trying to make peace within situations that are in or surround the relationship. And I feel like, Virgo, there's a little bit of a flippant attitude of like, whatever, whatever, whatever. And, you know, that could be you. And, you know, though you do express emotion for them, you don't necessarily assist with the process of the growth of the relationship in the aspect of taking some of that burden. Okay, you know, like there may even be a little bit of an arrogant energy coming off, even though you might not intend it that way. This person may be perceiving that in the way that you communicate. If you have a little bit of a, you know, sharp tongue, which I have a sharp tongue, so I get it. But um, make sure that you're presenting yourself in a way that you want to be perceived by this person, okay? And make sure that you help to provide some clarity for them because I feel like they're seeking it in their own energy. And that is fine. I mean, we all have to do that from time to time, but I feel like it's a lot of the time with this person and it's really weighing on them pretty heavily right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the mutual here. For some of you, you may have separated from this person. For some of you, whoa. Okay, so for some of you, you may just be like kind of going through a rocky patch. You're not necessarily separated, you're still together, or you know, it might even be something moderately new. But I do feel like this is someone, you know, that you do have a little bit of a history with, whether it even just be friendship or something like that. There is some kind of communication, apology, you know, balancing of the scales coming in here in the mutual energy. There's an expression of the value of the person that you are at this point, and the ability to endure connections and the strength and fortitude surrounding the relationship. Someone does feel like this is an infinite connection, that it has the ability to be healed. I feel that you both do. To be totally honest with you, this is mutual energy here. I feel that you guys understand that this can be healed, that there is something stronger and more stable within this foundation, but maybe you guys just need to express things emotionally in a proper way in order to reconcile the situation. Because I don't really feel, I'm not feeling for most of you that this was actually like a breakup. I'm feeling that this is more of a situation where you're kind of with someone and maybe things just got a little like, yeah, I guess I'll call him when, you know, like, or we'll talk on whatever. And it's, you know, that energy of coming back together into the union and reestablishing and respecting and loving the reason that you came together and the emotionality and love that you shared for each other. I think that it's just kind of like there is a Lord Huron song playing in my head. It's really popular. But anyway, I don't take it's like really slow. Take me back to the night we met. Um This is about going back to the path. So, this is about returning to the place and receiving and finding the love that you shared for each other again in an attempt to heal it, okay? Before it's too late. There is healing energy within this. Sorry, these are like sliding all over the place. Within this card here, that Caduceus symbol, and with the angel, the angelic divine energy, whatever you want to consider that, coming down, allowing that to bless the equal love within these two cups. Okay, so for you guys, it's just about making sure. And what do we have here? Again, this person is always trying to do this with that temperance card, and they're hoping for this balance, okay? But they need you to come forward and offer your cup with that. Does that make sense to you? They need you to come forward and actually take the time to communicate and come forward and express your emotions, because they are feeling burdened and wondering if there's love there and trying to figure out how to express how they're feeling. So, Taurus, we're going to go, or Virgo. Virgo. Sorry, guys. Maybe some of y'all are dealing with a Taurus. But I feel like Sagittarius. I'm feeling a lot of like water energy, Gemini, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm not feeling the air so much. I know we have the Ace of Swords, but I'm not feeling air. I'm getting a little bit of like a Leo energy here. But it doesn't have to be. Keep in mind those are kind of irrelevant. This entire thing is about coming back together in an equal loving embrace and seeing each other for all that you are, seeing the intentions of each other thoroughly and clearly, and understanding and loving and respecting each other enough to come back and accept each other as you are and be equals within a connection. Because there is, what's interesting is we have many cards here with the symbol of infinity on them. There is a strong connection between you and this person, Virgo. We're going to go ahead and we are going to pull some Whispers of Love Oracle cards. I will pull as many as they tell me to keep doing. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides, and your light way, seek the truth. What do Virgo, what does Virgo or this person need to know? Okay, for real? Sorry, they're like spreading all out. I don't know what's going on. Don't know where we're falling. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. I actually feel like this has to do with that flippant kind of attitude I was talking about, where you might kind of express things like, it's fine, I will survive no matter what. That potential to walk away. And I feel like that might be a little bit of a defense mechanism, Virgo, either on your end or theirs, depending on which side's resonating with you. However, I feel like, Virgo, this is the universe's way of saying it is safe for you to have dreams about the future with this person. It's okay for you to open up and allow them and dream about a future with them, because it is possible. I feel like this flippant attitude is definitely a self wall. It's like a defense mechanism that you are preventing yourself from being hurt should this person hurt you or walk away. Just keep that in mind. That wall isn't going to serve you for very long. Okay? Walls never do. They never do. Walls cause more walls and more problems, and then before you know it, you're singled out by yourself. Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks. You may be overwhelming yourself, and I do feel that, like, remember how I was talking about this person kind of being in their own head, like feeling the burdens of this relationship? I feel like they might need some kind of like fun time with you, some kind of emotionally balanced, light-hearted, fun, take the pressure off and the stress off. Like, if you guys aren't in communication, this person is feeling the weight about it. Okay? And they really need some time with you to feel rebalanced in order to gain some clarity, because they are getting like overwhelmed with their own thoughts and perspectives about this, and they really just truly want your thoughts and perspectives presented in a loving and respectful way, of course. Getting to know get to know each other. This card, Virgo, I think is your most important message right now. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. When you make someone feel disposable, when you leave someone to be in this energy of trying to figure things out in their own mind, you don't meet their needs. And there is a book about, it's like the 5 love languages, 4 love, I don't know what the fuck it's called. Anyway, if you know what the fuck it's called, put it in the description box. Anyway, I think that could benefit you in a lot of ways, because it will make yourself understand what it is that you need from someone, but it will also allow you to understand what this person may need from you. And there will be telltale signs and, oh, they actually might need this, and I'm over here giving them this, wondering why they're not responding to it. And vice versa. Like, there might be things you need that they're not giving to you. So maybe when you're done reading it, pass it to them and be like, hey, maybe we can just kind of learn to understand each other a little better this way. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, how the hell are you supposed to read someone's mind? Like, even psychics, we don't read people's minds. Sorry. And all the people that like to pretend they can. Okay. Right? Come on. So, I am not a mind reader. I am a psychic. There's a very big difference. But guys, I just want you to know, I think that this is very possible, and I think that all it truly requires is that last card, getting to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow, because they are feeling it right now. They are worried, stressed, and feeling the burden of this relationship, but they want to give you love, but they don't know how. They don't know what it is you need. They don't know, if you even would reciprocate that, which I know you would. I know you would, for most of you. Virgo, weigh your thoughts. If this person is important to you, definitely maybe take a different approach, okay? I love you guys. I'm going to send you tons of positive energy. If you would like a more specific reading to your personal situation, you can definitely schedule one through that Linktree link in the description box. The first tab, I believe, is my Tarot and Store tab, and that will lead you right to my website. There's a scroll down menu, pick the reading you want to do. The holiday tarot special reading is on there. It's 30 minutes for $30 as opposed to the original $50 for my 30-minute readings. That is valid until February 1st. So go ahead and schedule those if you would like. And I look forward to reading for you for those of you who do that. Remember, you can always make a donation to that channel in the Linktree link, or you can donate a tarot deck if you don't want to make a financial donation, but you wanted to send one out here, see if we can read a little clearer for you. You can always do that. There are pre-selected ones. All you have to do is send it. Please attach a note and let me know your first name so I can thank you. At very least, your first name so I can thank you on here. Yeah, but anyway, I love you guys. Sending you guys the best wishes for this holiday, and I will be back soon with more readings for you. Hope you guys have an amazing week. Bye, Virgo.